question that masters ask. How does a drop of water survive? Can you visualize a dewdrop in the early morning? It forms in the cold air, and then the sun comes up and the drop of water vanishes. So the question is, how does the drop of water survive? And the answer, according to some schools of thought, is the drop of water survives by merging with the ocean. Now this is an analogy. It's just a representation. The drop of water represents the individual human being, their mind, their soul. The ocean represents the universe. And the merging of the drop of water with the ocean represents Nehan in Japanese, or Nirvana, as it is more commonly called. You should know that there is another path. There is another way for the drop of water to survive. If you go down into the microscopic plane and look at a dewdrop, you will see that the dewdrop is an entire ocean. It is almost an entire universe. It is filled with life. So I say there is another answer to this question, and that is, a drop of water can survive by becoming an ocean. Now this is also an analogy. It means that the human soul has an alternate to Nirvana, and that alternate is infinite growth. Humans seek contentment and peace. They seek enlightenment. And for them, for many of them, enlightenment is only another word for contentment and peace. But there is a greater path, and that is to grow, my Deshi, infinitely, infinite growth into an infinite potential. You have perhaps been led to believe that infinite growth is not possible. But I tell you that it is possible. And I will tell you a great secret, my Deshi. The universe that you perceive, the universe that you see, is created to an extent by your own beliefs. If you believe that in your universe a human being cannot grow infinitely, you will not be able to grow infinitely. But if you believe that you are a creature of infinite potential and that you can do anything, then you will be a creature of infinite potential. And yes, my Deshe, you will be able to do anything. Know, my Deshi, that the path to infinite growth begins with creativity. For creativity is the core of your growth in any field. There is a meditation that you can do to enhance your own creativity. Let us do it now. Visualize a blazing sun of energy bursting forth from beneath your ribs. A sun, a yellow, bright yellow sun of energy blazing forth from beneath your ribs. And fill the mind with the color yellow. See yourself as a flame, a bright burning flame that cannot be bound by the rules of society, that cannot be limited by the machinations of others. You are unbound, unrivaled creative force. You are the flame, a bright, shining sun of creative force, a source of light, a source of enlightenment to others. You are the flame. There is another thing that you must pursue, my Deshi, and that is perfection. Many will tell you that perfection is not possible, but I ask you, what is perfection? Look at a butterfly. Is it perfect? Look at a flower. Is it perfect? They are all perfect. They are all perfect. So how then can you say, my Deshi, that a human being is not perfect? You will point to crime, you will point to different things. But all these things are part of a greater pattern that you do not perceive. And because you do not perceive that pattern, you see these things as a seeming disharmony. But I ask you to meditate upon the question, is a butterfly perfect? Is a kitten perfect? Is a flower perfect? Who and what are you, my Deshi? I will tell you who and what you are. In the beginning was a sun, a star. It was blue and young as the universe was young. This sun grew old and died and scattered its ashes to the universe. And from these ashes formed a new sun. And that sun passed through its life and died. And from its ashes was formed a third bright star. That star is our sun. And from the flesh of these dead stars, from the dust of these dead stars, was formed a world, our world. And from the flesh, from the dust of that world, was formed you. Yes, my Deshi, you are a child of the stars. The blood within your veins is the blood of the stars, your flesh, the flesh of dead suns. This is you, a cosmic being, a creature that has been evolving for millions of years. It has been a long road that you have walked from the amoeba to the reptile, to the mammal, to this creature who thinks and hopes and dreams. You have walked a road for hundreds of thousands of years, yet the road before you is billions of years into the future. You are immortal. Do not think of yourself in terms of this little life and this little death. Think of yourself in the terms of your limitless lives, your great journey through time from the beginning of the world to the end of the cosmos. You are a creature who is truly limitless. Never forget, my Deshi, that you are as perfect as a butterfly or a flower. So believe in yourself, for your belief defines your universe. Create the best possible universe to exist in, and then create the best possible you to inhabit that universe. Let us do a small meditation to help us to expand our essence, our being. Visualize a bright stream of blue light extending from your throat to infinity. Bright blue, blue, like the color of water. Fill your mind with the color blue and become one with the heavens. See yourself as a being infinite in potential. See yourself as a being growing infinitely through time to become as vast as a universe. See yourself as a being whose destiny is eventually to transcend, to become greater than the cosmos. Breathe and visualize. Breathe. See yourself as a being of limitless potential. Tap into the essence of the cosmos. Gain its knowledge. Gain its understanding. Gain its wisdom. Attune yourself into being in complete harmony with the universe. And gain understanding. Remember, my children, that all that is probable is possible if you believe. We exist in a universe where a single living being can become a universe. The drop of water can become the ocean. So where is your Nehan, your Nirvana? When is your Nirvana? And this is your answer. Your Nirvana is wherever and whenever you choose it to be. For were you not born a Buddha, all-encompassing, all-understanding, and all-perfect? As perfect as a little flower. You must believe.